Welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again with another valuable audio on financial education, money, business, and investing. If you're new to our community and our company, make sure you subscribe. Go to our website, download our flagship ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. Whenever you're ready to start building positive cash flow and true wealth, that ebook right there is a must read because it's going to give you an unfair advantage on how to approach money and investing so that you start building wealth. You're going to learn about financial statements, the different types of investors that exist. You're going to also learn about money, how to set up your first sales funnel and systems that will sell and do the telling for you. Okay, so if this is something that interests you, make sure you go to our website. I'm going to put the link somewhere on the description and download the ebook and start investing in your financial education, because that is the first step towards financial freedom and building true wealth. Today, we're going to be speaking why diversifying in crypto is smart. Okay, that's the theme for the podcast of today. And remember what we say about diversification. Majority of people out there that lack financial education, but they are speaking about business and investing, they will recommend people to diversify, but they're talking about one asset class. So if the person is investing in paper assets, right, in stocks, then they will want that person to diversify within that asset class. So buy more stocks on different companies. However, when we speak about diversification here at Master Investor, we talk about diversifying among the 5 asset classes that exist today. One of them is cryptocurrencies. So today, the money is evolving, as we know, right? Everything is going digital. We live in the information age, and I'm going to give you some tips and why it's important that you look into crypto, because crypto is basically money, and we will be able to use that to pay for anything that we can pay with our regular credit card or debit card. Hopefully you're using credit, even though you may have cash. Get comfortable by using credit and debt, because being good debtors is the way to build true wealth. Why? Because money is created with debt. So debt is tax-free. That's why we encourage everyone here at Master Investor to become good debtors. And if you have bad debt and you want to get rid of maybe bad debt that you have on your financial statement, then remember, all we have to do is build an asset or acquire one that is producing passive income, so that we can put that passive income into that payment of the bad debt that you want to get rid of. Maybe you like to have whatever that bad debt is for. However, you need to find something that will pay for that so that you can enjoy it and you don't have to work hard yourself to pay for that bad debt. Okay, it's a liability. It could be a car that you like to drive, right? But the car's not making you money, but it's okay. We don't tell you here at Master Investor to decrease your expenses or to shrink. We actually want everyone to expand and know that the more cash flow we have coming in, the more liabilities and expenses we can have. So it's all about expanding our expenses, living above our means, and ensuring that we are diversifying among the 5 different asset classes for passive income and sometimes capital gains income. Okay, when we invest, we either get passive income or capital gains income. When you approach an investment, you gotta know which type of investment you're working and what it's going to bring you back, either passive income every week, every day, or it's going to give you a capital gains profit when you sell the asset. Okay, so you have to know exactly what type of investment you are dealing with in front of you. Okay, so protect our financial future with crypto and diversification. It should come as no surprise that Bitcoin has been made the scapegoat of all scapegoats for the recent failures of Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and Silvergate. The facts regarding cryptocurrencies will be covered here, along with the reasons why the new narrative doesn't make sense. I'll give you a short summary. Many individuals are unaware of the underlying purpose of crypto. Number 2, the secret to influencing our future is diversification. Number 3, a crucial element of effective diversification is cryptocurrency. Emergence of crypto. In order to avoid the financial disasters that occurred in 2008, Bitcoin was developed. It provided a mechanism for people to hold, control, manage, and conduct financial transactions in a digital format anywhere in the globe without the need for outside parties. A self-sustaining and self-governed system of technology, money, and operations is intended to be enabled and facilitated by systems like decentralized, anonymous organizations, DAO. Autonomous, yes, like basically it runs on itself, right? So which were designed with the goal of operating independently of any human involvement. Since years ago, these blockchains and systems have been vigorously developed by the real cryptocurrency developers, not the coin artists we hear so much about in the press, implementing things like full reserve banking, transparency, decentralization, open source, public ownership, acting as our own bank, evidence of reserves. These inventors anticipated a moment when the US dollar's debt ceiling will become insurmountable. Based on what happened in 2008, they were aware that too big to fail companies didn't actually exist. In reality, they gave themselves such names to allay public anxiety. They were aware that the US dollar had lost almost 90% of its purchase power, and these inventors understood that fiat from any country whose economy is based primarily on debt creation would not be sustainable over the long run. Why cryptocurrency is criticized. Despite this, these bigger markets, fractional reserve banking, are held responsible for the issues that the smaller market crypto have caused. But what is banking with fractional reserves? In a nutshell, it is a system in which banks don't actually hold all the money that clients deposit. Instead, the vast majority of it is lent to other people or organizations. When numerous people attempt to withdraw money at once, it might result in a bank run in which there is not enough money to support each withdrawal. Remember what I say all the time in our community here at Master Investor, that we must be comfortable using debt. And basically when we go to the bank to raise capital, because that's the job number one of an entrepreneur, is to raise capital from clients and from private institutions, banks, private lenders, private investors, etc. When we approach them with a deal to raise capital, they're lending the money that is being saved from the savers who deposit money every week after they get a paycheck from their work. So this is how it works, right? So savers are losers because they're saving something that is losing value every day. And debtors are winners because we are using other people's money, OPM, to become wealthy, to put it to work, because the banks are in the business of lending money to investors, and specifically an inside investor, someone that knows exactly how to put a deal together and how to make money work hard. So when we approach them with a really good deal, the banks and any private lender, including a private investor, will lend us the money because they are in the business to make money work hard for them and lend money, okay? That's how we create ultimate wealth. This is the kind of circumstance that triggers a financial crisis and currency devaluation. In other words, it occurs when there is an excess of money in circulation but not enough real value to sustain it. What is the reality? According to the argument, the widespread yet real fear and concern regarding crypto falsehoods is the reason why cryptocurrency is being blamed. People who utilize cryptocurrency have little influence over them if pricing and fiat value are irrelevant to them. In all honesty, no one can stop or regulate fiat itself, even if crypto exchanges were outlawed and the barrier to entry with fiat into crypto was removed. There may be rules that prohibit businesses from accepting and recognizing cryptocurrency as a form of payment for commercial transactions at most. However, peer-to-peer and direct customer-to-merchant usage cannot be stopped. For instance, it is still possible to accept cryptocurrency in return for eggs. So if we want to go to a grocery store, we can actually use crypto, right? That's how the future is looking, and it's already here. It just hasn't manifested everywhere. You can still have control over our future with cryptocurrencies. So what should we do? Now is the time to take charge of our future. We are told not to worry and that the banks are operating normally. However, the same problems that derailed the financial systems in 2008 continue to exist. Because of this, it is more important than ever to diversify our investments beyond cash. To assist generate residual or passive income, diversity can take the form of investing in farmable land, cryptocurrency, precious metals, physical assets, and skills. Remember, there are different asset classes. Focus on one, build an asset that is producing passive income, move that cash flow that you're getting from that investment, from that business operation, to a different asset class to put it to work, okay? And each asset class requires a level of financial education, okay? So now we're learning about cryptocurrency and why it's important to diversify in crypto, because crypto is the new money, basically. The paper price, so the fact that there is a mix of several asset classes, including cash but not exclusively, is what matters most. The paper price of these items will fluctuate as the markets change and things change, but this has not bearing on the reality that the assets still have worth anywhere in the globe, regardless of the price outside of cash. Depending on how they are used, metals can be used as collateral for loans or even as legal money. Although there are restrictions on crypto-based services in the US today, this is not the situation everywhere. These more open DAO systems will probably return to the US when other nations use and adopt them, especially if they are thought to be superior to our more traditional systems. We need to regain control over our finances. We must assume responsibility for our future. We have the right to possess and use what we have worked hard to earn. Money is shifting. The operation of finances and investing is evolving. In the past, investing in significant items that were seen as constants was recommended. What once appeared to be steady and immovable, however, can now be changed in the flash of an eye. Many of us initially reject this reality, but once it does, we are left wondering how we missed it. Hindsight 2020. Long-standing banks have had difficulty surviving due to its reliance on a system of producing money out of thin air, earning windfall gains and socializing losses and unloading them onto society. The financial system appears to be collapsing before our own eyes. This behavior has been going on for a while. CBDC are promoted as the answer. However, they cannot rescue our finances. Honest money and ownership of the worth of the possession we acquire are the answer. Create a wealthy future. We develop and rebuild each day. Cryptocurrency has developed from nothing to a major global movement in just 14 years. However, there existed the desire and passion to create something for a better tomorrow before the fame, meme tokens, and NFTs. The development is still based on the concept and that technology is still in use. Yes, it is less glitzy than it was in 2021. Some will even contend that some regressions have occurred. However, the programmers and tech enthusiasts are eagerly working away like it is 2019 to create the best blockchains for the entire planet. The time has come to take a position and refuse to the old beliefs. Own and control our life and our money as well as our future. If you'd like to start investing in your financial education, go to our website. Make sure you download our ebooks, subscribe to one of our digital courses. We have an ebook that is called The 10 New Rules of Money. You can also find it on Amazon, but I suggest that you go straight to our website because you'll have additional bonuses that will come with each ebook. You have documents that will help you build your wealth, okay? So take advantage of the offers right now. The digital courses will be going up in the near future as we add more value into each course. But I suggest that you get started today and choose an asset class to start building passive income. So why crypto is important? Because the world is heading towards crypto. Money is now crypto. So we need to understand how to catch those early trends and get in them quickly because we are educating ourselves. Go to our website, subscribe to our blog, to our newsletter, and begin investing in financial education. That is the first step to raising our financial IQ so that we solve more financial problems that will bring us a higher return on investment, and eventually we'll get to infinite return on investment, which is when we have no money in the deal, but we still control the asset and it still produces passive income into our pockets, okay? So it's all about building your asset column. Ask yourself this question: how many assets you have right now in your asset column? If the answer is 0, then it's time for you to get your first asset, and it is time for you to choose among the 5 different asset classes that exist to start investing for passive income to acquire your first asset, okay? But diversification is a way to protect ourselves from inflation and hedge from any down economies. We don't predict the market here at Master Investor. We're not in the business to do that because we know the market goes up and down. We are focused on our financial education and building our asset column among the different asset classes that exist for passive income and sometimes capital gains income. Why? Because that way we are protected 100% for any crisis and any type of hyperinflation, okay? Actually, inflation will make us wealthier. We love inflation. We love to use good debt, and we are okay with being flexible and changing and understanding the new technologies that are being introduced to the world, because the faster we adopt them, we will be able to capitalize the trends and niches in the marketplace. Okay, so I hope that this has been helpful. I will talk to you on the next podcast. Thank you for listening, bringing you the good and bad news of money, the business principles at work in all economies. Leave a comment if you have a question or any feedback. We highly appreciate it. Stay great and wealthy. Bye for now.